Welcome to our deep dive into the IUCN Global Standard for Nature-Based Solutions, or NBS. This user-friendly framework is designed to help organizations verify, design, and scale up effective nature-based solutions worldwide. Developed by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, the standard brings together decades of expertise in conservation, sustainable development, and ecosystem management. In this video, we'll explore why this standard matters, how it works, and how it can be applied to address pressing societal and environmental challenges. Let's begin by understanding the organization behind this global initiative. International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, is a unique membership union that brings together government and civil society organizations. Since its creation in 1948, IUCN has grown into the world's largest and most diverse environmental network, with over 1,400 member organizations and 15,000 experts. IUCN provides a neutral platform for stakeholders, governments, NGOs, scientists, businesses, and local communities to collaborate on solutions for environmental challenges. By combining scientific knowledge with traditional wisdom, IUCN works to reverse habitat loss, restore ecosystems, and improve people's well-being globally. IUCN Global Standard for Nature-Based Solutions was created to provide a clear, consistent framework for designing, verifying, and scaling up NBS. Its main objective is to guide users in developing solutions that are effective, credible, and measurable. The standard is built on globally recognized criteria and indicators, ensuring that interventions are robust and aligned with best practices. By using this standard, organizations can improve the quality and impact of their NBS projects, communicate more effectively with stakeholders, and contribute to global sustainability goals. Nature-based solutions are increasingly recognized as vital tools for addressing global crises like climate change and biodiversity loss. Research shows that NBS could provide up to 30% of the cost-effective mitigation needed by 2030 to keep global warming below 2 degrees C. However, without a clear standard, the concept risks being inconsistently applied, limiting its effectiveness. The IUCN standard provides clarity and precision, helping users design interventions that deliver real, measurable benefits for both people and the planet. It also fosters a global community of practice, accelerating policy development and scientific research. Nature-based solutions are actions that protect, sustainably manage, and restore natural or modified ecosystems. These actions address societal challenges effectively and adaptively, providing benefits for both human well-being and biodiversity. The concept draws from established practices like forest landscape restoration, integrated water management, and ecosystem-based adaptation. By leveraging the power of nature, NBS can help solve issues such as climate change, food security, disaster risk reduction, and ecosystem degradation. The IUCN standard ensures these interventions are grounded in science and best practice. The IUCN Global Standard for NBS is designed for a wide range of users. National, city, and local governments, planners, businesses, donors, financial institutions, and nonprofit organizations can all benefit from applying the standard. It is suitable for projects in protected areas, productive landscapes, urban settings, and across different ecosystems. Whether working on large-scale or small-scale interventions, users can apply the standard to ensure their projects are effective, inclusive, and sustainable. Standard is organized into 8 interconnected criteria and 28 indicators. Each criterion addresses a key aspect of successful NBS design and implementation, from identifying societal challenges to ensuring economic viability and adaptive management. The indicators provide specific guidance for measuring progress and effectiveness. This structure helps users systematically plan, implement, and evaluate their NBS interventions, ensuring they deliver multiple benefits and are resilient over time. First criterion ensures that NBS are designed to address societal challenges identified as priorities by those directly affected. This involves inclusive consultation with stakeholders, especially rights holders and beneficiaries. The process should clearly specify the challenges being addressed, document them, and set measurable targets for human well-being outcomes. By focusing on real, pressing issues, NBS interventions can deliver tangible benefits and foster community support. BS can address a wide range of societal challenges, including climate change, disaster risk reduction, ecosystem degradation, biodiversity loss, food security, human health, and water security. Standard encourages users to leverage NBS for multiple benefits, addressing several challenges with a single intervention. This holistic approach maximizes the positive impact on both people and the environment, making NBS a powerful tool for sustainable development. In Senegal, climate change and disasters pose significant risks to agriculture and economic development. Using the Promoting Local Innovations method, communities identified disaster risks, food security, and ecosystem degradation as their main challenges. Through inclusive planning, project managers redesigned activities to address all identified challenges. The result was a set of NBS solutions co-designed with local communities, leading to soil rehabilitation, biodiversity gains, and higher crop yields. This case highlights the importance of stakeholder engagement and adaptive project design. Second criterion emphasizes the importance of designing NBS with scale in mind. This means considering not just the immediate site, but also the broader ecological, economic, and social systems. Successful NBS recognize and respond to interactions between people, the economy, and ecosystems. They integrate with other interventions, seek synergies across sectors, and incorporate risk management beyond the intervention site. The systems approach ensures durability and sustainability. Designing NBS, it's crucial to look beyond the immediate site and consider opportunities, risks, and relevant factors at scale. For example, in the Tana Basin of Kenya, natural infrastructure supports livelihoods, sustains economic development, and helps with climate adaptation. By valuing benefits like fisheries, agriculture, and water supply, and integrating natural and built infrastructure, the region can achieve greater resilience and economic return. This holistic perspective is key to successful, large-scale NBS. Applied research in Kenya's Tana Basin demonstrated the value of integrating natural infrastructure with built water infrastructure. By recognizing the economic and ecological benefits of natural systems, such as fisheries and floodplain agriculture, stakeholders were able to improve dam performance and safeguard resources. Investments in natural infrastructure not only supported livelihoods, but also enhanced climate resilience and biodiversity. This case underscores the importance of considering scale and system interactions in NBS design. Criterion 3 requires that NBS result in a net gain to biodiversity and ecosystem integrity. This means interventions must be based on evidence, avoid undermining ecosystem health, and proactively enhance functionality and connectivity. By setting clear, measurable conservation targets and monitoring for unintended consequences, NBS can support long-term resilience and deliver lasting benefits for both nature and people. Great example of biodiversity net gain is the Medmarie project in the United Kingdom. After decades of relying on levees and seawalls, the approach shifted to managed realignment, combining natural coastal vegetation with infrastructure retreat. This allowed tidal waters to create new intertidal habitats, reducing flood risks and supporting a diverse range of species. The project was co-managed by government and local stakeholders, demonstrating the power of NBS to deliver both protection and biodiversity benefits. NBS to be sustainable, they must be economically viable. This criterion requires careful consideration of costs and benefits, both direct and indirect, and who bears them. A cost-effectiveness study should support the choice of NBS, comparing it to alternative solutions. The design should also consider diverse resourcing options, such as public and private funding, to ensure long-term success. Economic viability is essential for scaling up and maintaining NBS intervention. Barbados, climate risks could result in annual losses of up to $279 million by 2030. By investing in coastal ecosystem management such as reef and mangrove restoration, the country can avoid more than a third of these losses. For an annual cost of just $1 million, mangrove revival can protect assets, support tourism, and restore habitats. However, success requires not only financial investment but also cultural shifts and long-term commitment. This example highlights the economic case for NBS. Inclusive, transparent, and empowering governance is essential for successful. This criterion ensures that all stakeholders, especially rights holders, are involved in decision-making. Mechanisms for feedback and grievance resolution must be established, and participation should be based on mutual respect and equality. By mapping stakeholders and documenting their involvement, NBS projects can enhance legitimacy, accountability, and long-term success. Antwerp, Belgium, a collaborative planning process brought together authorities and citizens to co-create a green corridor for water security. This dreaming exercise involved diverse participants, collecting visual and verbal inputs to shape the vision for NBS. The result was strong ownership among local actors and a shift in how citizens perceived institutions. Collaborative governance rather than investor-driven models has been identified as a key factor in successful urban NBS. Trade-offs are inevitable in land and resource management. Criterion 6 requires that NBS proponents acknowledge and manage these trade-offs fairly, transparently, and inclusively. This involves assessing costs and benefits, respecting rights and responsibilities, and periodically reviewing safeguards. By negotiating trade-offs openly, NBS can avoid negative impacts on disadvantaged groups and ensure long-term success. Bangladesh, the Hilsa Fisheries Management Action Plan addressed food security and socioeconomic development by establishing sanctuary sites and temporary fishing bans. To offset the cost to fisher communities, a payment for ecosystem services scheme provided rice in exchange for not fishing. Over time, as fish populations recovered, additional benefits emerged, but unexpected challenges also arose. By reassessing trade-offs and adjusting compensation, the project increased cooperation and improved outcomes for both people and nature. Ecosystems are complex and dynamic, so NBS must be managed adaptively based on evidence. This criterion requires regular monitoring and evaluation, a clear strategy, and a framework for iterative learning. By proactively adapting to new information and changing conditions, NBS can remain relevant and effective throughout their lifecycle, minimizing risks and maximizing benefits. Shinyanga, Tanzania, a national restoration initiative initially failed due to a top-down approach. By shifting to participatory adaptive management, local villagers were empowered to lead restoration efforts using indigenous tree species. Over 300,000 hectares were restored, benefiting nearly every family. The project's success was rooted in respecting local institutions, continuous learning, and adapting strategies based on evidence and feedback. Final criterion focuses on ensuring that NBS are sustainable and mainstreamed within appropriate policy and jurisdictional contexts. This involves sharing lessons learned, informing policy frameworks, and contributing to national and global targets. By aligning NBS with broader strategies, such as the Sustainable Development Goals and climate commitments, interventions can achieve transformative change and long-term impact. El Salvador's commitment to restore 1 million hectares of land by 2030 demonstrates the power of mainstreaming NBS. Through the Bond Challenge, the country has launched hundreds of restoration projects, creating jobs, reducing emissions, and reversing biodiversity loss. By integrating NBS into national policies and coordinating across sectors, El Salvador is achieving large-scale sustainable change that benefits both people and nature. To ensure credibility and robustness, the IUCN standard is governed by an international standard committee, a scientific committee, a user group, and operational hubs. This structure provides scientific rigor, supports learning and feedback, and adapts the standard to diverse contexts. By engaging a wide range of stakeholders, the governance model helps maintain consistency, quality, and assurance in NBS implementation worldwide. Standard is designed to be hands-on and user-friendly. It can be implemented using existing project management tools and technical approaches. A self-assessment tool allows users to evaluate their interventions against the 8 criteria, providing a clear rating and recommendations for improvement. This practical approach minimizes additional work and helps align NBS projects with international best practices. Self-assessment tool enables users to score each indicator as strong, adequate, weak, or insufficient. It also allows for rationales, means of verification, and comments. The tool provides a breakdown for each indicator and an overall rating, using traffic light indicators. If any criterion is rated as insufficient, the intervention does not adhere to the IUCN Global Standard. This transparent process supports continuous improvement and credibility. Key feature of the standard is its emphasis on learning and adaptation. By collecting lessons from real-world applications, the standard evolves to meet new challenges and contexts. The user group plays a vital role in sharing experiences, driving feedback loops, and refining the framework. This dynamic approach ensures that NBS remain effective and relevant as global needs change. Nature-based solutions are now recognized by governments, businesses, and communities as essential for sustainable development. By mainstreaming NBS into economic sectors and policy frameworks, we can address the dual crises of biodiversity loss and climate change. The IUCN Global Standard provides the foundation for credible, effective, and scalable NBS that inspire action and deliver measurable results worldwide. Urban areas face unique challenges, from water management to heat islands and biodiversity loss. NBS offer innovative solutions such as green corridors, bioswales, and urban forests that enhance resilience and improve quality of life. By involving local communities and integrating NBS into city planning, urban environments can become more sustainable, healthy, and livable for all residents. Nature-based solutions play a critical role in climate adaptation. By restoring wetlands, forests, and coastal ecosystems, NBS help buffer communities against floods, storms, and droughts. These interventions not only protect infrastructure but also support biodiversity and provide livelihoods. The IUCN standard ensures that climate adaptation projects are designed for maximum impact and sustainability. Food security is a major societal challenge that NBS can address. By promoting sustainable agricultural practices, restoring degraded lands, and supporting ecosystem services, NBS enhance productivity and resilience. Projects in Senegal and Bangladesh have shown how involving local communities and respecting traditional knowledge can lead to higher yields, improved nutrition, and greater resilience to climate shocks. Water security is another key area where NBS make a difference. By protecting watersheds, restoring wetlands, and integrating natural infrastructure with built systems, NBS ensure reliable water supply and quality. The Tana Basin case in Kenya illustrates how valuing ecosystem services can support both economic development and environmental sustainability. NBS are powerful tools for reducing disaster risks. Restoring mangroves, forests, and floodplains can buffer communities against storms, floods, and landslides. These interventions not only protect people and property but also enhance biodiversity and ecosystem services. The standard ensures that disaster risk reduction projects are inclusive, evidence-based, and sustainable. At the heart of NBS is the goal of improving human well-being. By delivering clean air and water, supporting livelihoods, and enhancing resilience, NBS contribute to healthier, more prosperous communities. The IUCN standard emphasizes measurable outcomes for people, ensuring that interventions deliver real, lasting benefits. Protecting and restoring biodiversity is a core objective of NBS. By enhancing ecosystem integrity and connectivity, NBS support a wide range of species and ecological processes. Projects like the Medmarie realignment in the UK show how NBS can create new habitats and reverse biodiversity loss, benefiting both nature and society. NBS contribute to economic development by creating jobs, supporting industries like tourism and fisheries, and reducing costs from disasters and climate impacts. By valuing ecosystem services and integrating NBS into economic planning, countries can achieve sustainable growth that benefits both people and the planet. Mainstreaming NBS into policy frameworks is essential for scaling up impact. By aligning NBS with national strategies, international commitments, and sectoral policies, governments can drive transformative change. The IUCN standard provides the guidance needed to integrate NBS into planning, regulation, and investment decisions. Empowering local communities is central to successful NBS. By involving stakeholders in decision-making, respecting traditional knowledge, and ensuring equitable benefit sharing, NBS projects build trust and ownership. This participatory approach leads to more effective, durable solutions and stronger social cohesion. Innovation is key to advancing NBS. By combining traditional practices with new technologies and fostering cross-sector collaboration, NBS can address complex challenges in creative ways. The IUCN standard encourages continuous learning, experimentation, and adaptation, ensuring that NBS remain at the forefront of sustainable development. Global partnerships are vital for scaling up NBS. By connecting governments, NGOs, businesses, and communities, the IUCN standard fosters collaboration and knowledge sharing. These partnerships enable the pooling of resources, expertise, and influence, driving collective action for a more sustainable future. As the world faces new and evolving challenges, NBS will continue to play a critical role. From emerging diseases to shifting climate patterns, nature-based approaches offer flexible, resilient solutions. The IUCN Global Standard provides the foundation for adapting to future needs, ensuring that NBS remain effective and relevant. To implement NBS, start by familiarizing yourself with the IUCN Global Standard and its 8 criteria. Engage stakeholders, assess challenges, and design interventions that deliver multiple benefits. Use the self-assessment tool to track progress and continuously improve. By following the standard, you can contribute to a more sustainable, resilient world. IUCN Global Standard for Nature-Based Solutions offers a comprehensive, practical framework for addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges. By grounding interventions in science, inclusivity, and adaptive management, the standard empowers users to create lasting positive change. As more organizations and communities adopt NBS, we move closer to a just, sustainable, and resilient future for all.